come and talk to me. I really wanna meet you. Can I talk to you? I really want to know you. That's all I know.
Yeah, I don't know the rest neither. I ain't gonna lie. But this is Manifestors. Another episode. Another one down.
Girl, I ain't trying to be rude, but hey, pretty girl, I'm feeling you.
Oh my goodness, bro. Day job. Let's stick to it. No, I'm messing with you. Hey, but we your host. This is Deontay.
This is your boy Dev.
And this is another episode of the Manifestors podcast. So today we're actually about to transition into a new segment. So we're trying something new. But firstly, how you feeling today?
Shit, I feel good.
You feel
Saturday after that snowstorm.
a little icy outside?
Yeah, I still got power, so I can't complain. What about you?
I feel pretty solid. Like being out that physical space put me in a better headspace. So I ain't gonna lie. Still life be lifing, but hey, with the situation in the cards that I'm dealt right now, nonetheless, overall pretty good.
Hey, if you only got 3 spades in your hand, you got to play what you got.
That's what I'm saying. You got to trust your partner.
Man,
Trust your partner and just hope it all work out.
Bro, what?
You still got 2 jokers out there somewhere. It is what it is.
And your partner got a grin on it.
That's what I'm
On their face,
saying.
Trust and believe.
But shoot, we're going to start transitioning into a segment called Viral Clips. So with viral clips, pretty much we're going to review a clip that is viral, and we're pretty much just going to commentate on it. We're going to say how we feel about it and just be a little more interactive with you guys, especially how serious it seems like we're always like talking about something with life. And
we're trying to lighten up the mood, be a little bit more entertaining, so that way we can actually connect with the audience a little bit more.
Yep. So in this segment, let's take you to this viral clip.
I'm a person who never stops trying to do the right thing, no matter how hard it is. And I just, and I'm trying, and I never give up trying to do the right thing.
I appreciate that, but I think it's time that you get a taste of something else because I just can't with that history. In accordance with the laws of state of Nevada.
Fresh off the limits. Yeah, no. It was like a split second for her too when she looked up.
I ain't gonna cut, bro. Remember the movie Life?
Life with
Eddie
Martin
Murphy,
Lawrence.
yeah. Yeah, no, I sent him to the fields, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, okay, I ain't gonna make the comment I was about to say because he is a little darker tone, but he ain't got no option.
Hey, he I don't know how he jumped over that.
It was
that first desk and then the judge's desk.
Bro, you ever seen that video of where old dude is in the courtroom and he starts singing? He like, can you help me? He like, I don't want to. Pretty much he explained it. He like pleading, like he doing a whole song about like, I deserve another opportunity, another chance. And it kind of seemed like old dude was about to start transitioning into a whole harmony. But yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie. It's raps. It's raps for Doggy Bone.
I mean, he was just throwing on the front for the judge. She ain't fall for it. That's pretty much it.
But that is a big problem that we see kind of often though. Like how many times people throw on fronts and like they try to get their way in that moment, but you never really realize until you actually take all the past history issues into consideration. And that's what everybody, like, you know me, you know it ticks me. The judge thought through his BS.
I mean,
he just wasn't comfortable with it.
But also it's kind of hard, like, to judge a person based off their past versus like who the person is now.
In front of you, yeah.
A person could have changed. Like something could have happened to that person within that short amount of time for them to actually change. So we really don't know. But based off of his like history of violence and stuff.
I mean, based off his reaction alone kind of shows. Doggy Bone, he needed to go where he was headed.
Yeah, no, he's the Michael Jordan of courtrooms.
I ain't gonna lie, that little hurdle, that jump right there was something crazy. But yeah, no, now we can transition into our actual episode though. Yeah. So what's going on today?
Shit, none. None. Today was like just chill day, get my mind right, content wise. Yeah. Focus on Manifestors and also my like personal brand. Just kind of like develop a plan and execute on that plan.
Because this is surely the season of execution.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the more time we spend together and kind of bounce ideas off, it's almost like, you know how you leave one of those motivational segments?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're in a room with all these people that's hyped up. Everybody got so much energy and it's just good vibes flowing around you.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got to take that and implement it through life pretty much. So I feel like these Saturday sessions, like whatever we doing, whatever ideas we talking about, it's almost to the point of where we just jump starting the week. Where we just got to go through the week, execute on whatever we plan out. Like, all right, next week you had this, I had this. Next week you doing your clips, I'm doing this portion.
Mm-hmm.
But also like how you feeling mentally. You need help in this aspect financially. You want to talk about it. But like it's just important to have a person to kind of go to. And that's why I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I do be getting protective over my person. Cause I'm like, hey dog, hey bro, I need to talk about this. And it's like, if you don't have that person, you need to find that person. It's so important.
Yeah. It's kind of hard because people would say like once you find like a significant other, that should be your person. But sometimes that can be the wrong person.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you tell that person certain things, they might react a certain way that you might not like.
Yeah.
And it will set you back it will make you feel a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
So say if I was talking to my girl and we were just talking about finances, right?
Mm-hmm.
And her reaction made me feel like I was inadequate.
Yeah.
That can truly set me back a long way.
Especially the audience it's coming from.
Yeah.
But even on top of that though, like it's important to know the circle that you go into too.
Mm-hmm.
Like beyond just not going to your significant other, but if you do have a close friend that you go into, if you asking them relationship advice and they ain't having a successful relationship in the past 5-6 people that they've been messing with or been hitting or whatever you want to call it, come on now, be realistic. Like, is that person a good person to talk to? And I mean, you know your people, you know the reaction you're gonna get. Like if I want to come to you for advice, I know somewhat it's going like the kind of reaction I'm gonna get. I know I'm gonna get a level-headed response versus if I go to somebody that's an old head versus if I go to somebody that I used to just run the streets with and have fun with type thing. So I don't know, that's important. But no, I definitely agree with that whole today has been like a let me bring it back type of day.
So I just thought about an amazing question.
Uh-oh.
You said close friends.
Close friends.
Are you in somebody's close friends that you're not close with and they be posting wild stuff?
Yes, I am. How I read, man. Yeah, no. I'll be wishing.
Hey, don't add me to your close friends if I ain't asked to be
I'll
here.
be wishing that I can unplug from some of these close friends.
Unfollow.
I mean, I still mess with the people, like, overall, but, like, to be in your close friends, and I'm seeing what I'm seeing right now, it don't even be nothing crazy. It just be like,
I'll be seeing something crazy.
I don't want to be here. It just be stuff where I'm just like, I don't want to be here right now. I ain't gonna lie. And I ain't even know you was that type of person. Like how when Brandon came on, he's like, I thought y'all just came, did a podcast. Y'all ain't do nothing else. Like, no, literally, like, I had that thought process of the person, and I'm like, nah, I'm like,
He thought we was squares.
yeah. No, he really thought we was
squares.
a SpongeBob type of person.
Shout out to Brandon.
No, for real. Episode dropping noon on January 14th.
Mm-hmm.
So check that out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, definitely. I just want to exit stage left when I get that type of situation going on.
Hey, no, I feel like Instagram and close friends is like the new soft porn.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
I'm in a couple people's close friends, and the stuff I be seeing, wild, bro.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Like,
I don't want to be this. No.
no, I didn't see some crazy stuff.
So, I mean, speaking about like the people's close friend circle that you in, how do you feel about moving into 2024 and opening up your circle? So we kind of talked about, expanding our circle a little bit. We talked about like the importance of having people that's like key players and just knowing that it can't just always just be us for things for real.
Yeah, no.
But like, what type of importance do you feel like that'll impact us? Like, what's
Are you talking about personally or like for manifestors?
For manifestors.
For manifestors, I feel like we're gonna take off once we add more people.
Yeah.
It's just us two for now. We've been taking the financial burden, time out of our lives to do this. But I feel that once we expand, it's truly gonna take off.
Yeah.
Because I truly want to have different shows underneath this Manifestors brand.
Mm-hmm. It'll bring you variety. You don't gotta just, if you need motivation or if you need something that's gonna really uplift your spirit, tap into this. If you need something that's financial, you got a channel for that. If you need something on like how to do photography, color grading, you got something for that. And it's literally like different aspects all under the same umbrella, and it's just like we all eat together type of thing.
And like building like your YouTube, building social media, it can be difficult, but doing it as a group can be so much easier. Especially if we bring our collective resources together. For one, I have a whole studio in my living room. Somebody else, if they want to start a podcast, they can.
And I don't think, but the thing,
a good quality podcast.
That's the only problem though. Like people, every time we talk to somebody, we talk to Brandon about it. We talk to Kane about it. I think I think Calvin even mentioned that at one point where they're like, yeah, I thought about starting a podcast before. Or like, I always kind of wanted to, like people want to do it, but it's that initial step. Like it's truly, the opportunity is here. Like Dev is not about to kill anybody's pockets. He's just gonna like off the love. Like, what are you trying to do? Let me understand your vision, and let me try to help you paint it. And that's, if I know anybody that is willing to show more love than any, like literally, Dev is always willing to show love to everybody. So it's just like, just have that conversation, bro. Reach out, follow the Manifestors page, and just
subscribe.
Reach out. For sure, definitely subscribe.
Yeah,
but just reach out for real.
Yeah, no, I just want to build a whole mega team. Because everybody wants that individual clout. But I want to be like EYL.
Power in numbers.
EYL has so many umbrellas underneath that big umbrella.
Yep.
Everybody's eating. But also everybody is being exposed to different people's audience. So with like the regular EYL, you got the stuff that they do with 19 Keys.
Yep.
You got Market Mondays, their regular EYL podcast, and also they have so many other different channels or shows underneath that YouTube. Everybody's eating.
But even that's a big part too, is like understanding that like when you do come on, our audience is tapping onto you. Just like your audience is tapping on us. Like it's literally like we're not just doing it just come on, we're just trying to get something out of you. Like, no, it's like, how can I help you? How can you help us type of thing? And that's what old dude was talking to Michael from EYL. We was talking to him about that one situation. He was like, one thing I still to this day can't understand is how when 19 Keys comes on our podcast, he always booms. Like his numbers skyrocket. But when he has his own individual video, just don't understand. He's like, it's low numbers every single time, no matter what. And it's just like, you never know who's going to be watching. Like it could be somebody that's a multi-million-dollar investor that might see your content and they need some help in finances or they need some help in like whatever it is, like stock trading or whatever it is. And when you come on here, they might see it or vice versa. You never know. Life always happens for a reason. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. Just give it a chance, bro. Whoever's watching, young lady, young man, whoever you are, just come on, tap in.
Eventually, I'm going to get a studio.
Yeah.
That's the end goal. Manifestor Studio. It's going to be like half photography, half video stuff.
They don't know about that gym one day though.
We're not going to talk about that.
That's going to be out cold. That's
Man,
all I'm
what?
Say. That's all I'm going to say is that's going to be out cold.
Man, what?
Like envision right now, just in your head. We're not saying nothing, no details, but just think about the current gym you go to right now. Think about your current gym. If you go to the gym, I hope you do. If you
LA
don't,
Fitness, trash.
If you don't go to the gym, start next week. But otherwise, think about your favorite gym. Think about what you would change. What's the gym missing? Is it missing quality people? Is it missing quality equipment? Is it just dirty? Are the people kind of raunchy?
You got old mans looking at you doing squats?
That's what I'm saying. Is he doing like some neck row the whole time, just from left to right and right to left and just going in the same circle, just looking in the mirror, looking at you? Whatever it is, whatever creeps you out, eliminate all of that. And then envision the best gym possible. Lighting beautiful, mirrors clean, locker rooms clean. You got equipment you ain't never seen before. You got stuff, you got whatever it is. I ain't gonna get no details, but that's it. Just imagine that. One day, we coming for it. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, give me 3 years.
One day.
4 years.
One day, it's going to be there. So, just wait on it. Stay with us. Stick with us. We appreciate y'all for still being here with us up to this moment. But, yeah.
Yeah, no, we got big things coming from Manifestors. This episode, we just talking.
That's all
about close friends. Bro. I really want to get back on the topic of close friends because that'd be pissing me off.
Close friends? Like Instagram close friends?
Yeah. Like, bro, get me out of your close friends.
I mean, the one thing about close friends, bro, because when they first came out with close friends, knowing me, the type of person I am, I was getting hyped. I'm like, oh shoot, I'm in somebody's close friends. And then I saw what they was posting. I'm like, I want to get out of this person's close friends. I'm like, I ain't feeling this no more.
Some people use close friends just to vent.
To either, yeah, I see that most often actually. I see either venting or like people be judging the heck out of people like it's no tomorrow. And hey, do what you got to do, but remove me up out of here because I ain't trying to be here, bro. I'm trying to move on to a better path.
Hey, look, if you're not trying to either throw me some money or throw me something else, get me out of your close friends.
That's what I'm saying. It depends on the day too, because some days I do need something else too. But it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah, no, get me out of your close friends, bro. That's dead.
Yeah, no. I'm grateful though for the people that is around me right now though, because life not easy. But this moment that we transitioning right now, and this time we just take a little step back and look at the bigger picture and actually plan to execute, it's gonna end up way better.
Bro, yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like a funny topic because we always just so serious. Like when I say funny, what's the first thing that pops in your head? Very first thing. I ain't gonna lie, it be the little dance. What's the very first thing that pops in your head?
Fat people.
We working on this, bro. We working on this.
What? I'm not judging.
It's honest. It's
factual.
I mean, as being a fellow fat person or a person in the past as being a large person, you fall in love with food, bro.
That's a problem.
You fall in love with food. Like how people be addicted to drugs and alcohol and addicted to having sex. I was addicted to food, bro. I literally would go to sleep with like 2-3 bags of hot Cheetos and stuff the bag of hot Cheetos, the empty bag of hot Cheetos underneath my mattress. I kid you not. Honest. Promise you. That was a true fact. I would eat my 3-4 bags of hot Cheetos, however many. It was 4 for $1 at the time. So I used to get 8. I used to eat 4 in the morning, 4 later on. Eat the bag of chips in bed, stuff the little bag under my mattress. It's honest, bro. You got to vulnerable moment. You got to eat. I used to love food. That and brownies, bro. That's why I don't even bring it in the house. My girl was pissed off at me one day because my little brother, when he was staying at the house, he left a pack of Oreos in there. So I grabbed it off the top of the fridge. She had already went in there 3-4 times, and she was eating it right in front of me. I'm like, bro, this type of stuff just can't stay in the crib for me. So I took the package, and she's like, let me just get a couple more. I looked at her, opened the package, and dumped it in the trash can. You think I'm about to let you eat these in front of me, and I'm going to turn back to my ways?
She fight you?
No, she uses it to this day. Like, he threw away my Oreos. It wasn't even yours to throw away.
She ain't buying. If it ain't come out your paycheck.
It wasn't even yours to throw away. But yeah, nah, bro.
If you ain't swiping, it ain't yours.
All I'm saying is that when you fat, bro, it's a struggle. If you don't if you don't got the right people around you, it's a struggle. That's all it is.
I mean, I feel like this world has become soft.
Yeah, they are. All of us. Like, in some way.
For me, that's like a non-negotiable. Like,
you can't be fat?
No. You know, like how you get that relationship weight?
Yes.
That happy weight?
How long you get at? How long do you get that weight?
I'm giving you 15 pounds, bro.
No, how long do you give it, though? So once they hit 15 pounds, from that 15 pounds on, how long do they got to lose it? Once you say something, because I know you gonna say something.
I said something on the first date.
I know you gonna say, no.
I said if you get fat, I'm leaving you.
So you gave her 15 pounds?
Okay, more like 20, but
once she hit 20, are you gonna give her a chance to lose
it depends on her body weight.
Oh, how she carry it?
How she carry it and stuff like that. It depends. Like if she like 165, but she like nice.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Like she getting auntie type weight.
Like cool. She nice shape. She in the gym. She going crazy. All right, cool. But if you like 185, and
200 club, shape, you mess with the 200 club.
Yo, if I can't bench your weight 20 times, I don't want it. Ah, damn. That's 225 pounds. Oh, damn.
I was about to say, because you definitely just hit 225.
All right, bet. Nah.
Well, you said it. You got to hear, folks.
All right, 225. 225 is my limit.
Dang, that's wild. She about to be a strong one.
All right, 225, bro.
Yeah, no.
If she not 225, she ain't for me. Watch me get my head knocked off.
Hey, yeah. You know, after this podcast, when they watch this, it's just gonna be like, so what was all this with the close friends, and what was all this with the who close? Let me see that phone. It's gonna be like subliminal, like let me look over your shoulder type thing. I'm telling you, just watch. Just watch. Gonna get asked questions after this.
I'm not getting asked questions.
All right, you know what?
No, I'm not getting asked questions.
Let's do a random thing for those that really are thinking about starting a podcast.
Mhm.
Let's do a random thing that just popped in my head.
Okay.
Overall, for the equipment that we're using right now,
Mhm.
for somebody starting a podcast, how much would you range it?
Like everything?
Guesstimate. Not the chairs. We're doing the actual equipment
So
itself.
everything they
That-
see in the camera
Everything
right now.
they see in the camera, and then we're gonna do the camera too.
100, 200, 300, 400. That was 700.
Yeah, that was that was more than 700.
This was more than 700?
That was after the pack.
But we just bought it by itself.
Oh yeah, so that was 7. Yep, you
Yeah.
right.
So
So about a rack.
yeah,
about
1200.
That's the start of podcast.
Plus the 2 mics that we got over there, the new, just like
Yeah.
these.
So that's
Plus these lights. Dang, I put a good like 2,000 plus like software and everything.
I was about to say about 24. About 24.
Yeah.
And then the camera is its own thing. That's a whole nother entity.
I mean, my camera. You can make a podcast with like a $700 camera. I'm not gonna lie. Technology right now is kind of crazy, but my camera is a Sony A7 IV, so you can already, Google search it.
Sony
Like-
A7 IV. I
2K.
was about to say I don't know much about cameras, so I'm gonna ask all the dumb questions.
It's like 2K, a little more than 2K.
What kind of lens you got?
I got a 24-70 f2.8 lens.
Okay.
That was a grip.
Gotcha.
That was $1,000 too.
So I mean, either way, bro. For those that's financially challenged right now, the whole point of me going on this random rant was because if you truly want to start just recording, just getting comfortable in front of a mic,
Yeah.
and even just have stuff on your phone, just so like this whole podcast originally actually started with us just trying to track our growth.
The
We
whole
literally-
podcast started with 3 Keys podcast, but
yeah.
3 Keys ended up being 2 Keys.
And then 2 Keys ended up being somebody stole the 3 Keys name, so it was like that's weird. So
Yeah.
let's change this entirely over. So now that's where we ended up with Manifestors. Little rant about the history of this.
Manifestors was originally supposed to start with 4. Now we at 2.
So if you ever want to look at some old stuff,
Episode 1 of
old
Manifestors
episode,
podcast.
no, old episode, I'm talking about 3 Keys podcast.
They can't watch it. It's on.
Oh, it's not. Oh, because yeah, it's not.
I
on there
deleted
no more.
everything.
It's not on there no more.
Yeah,
But yeah,
nah.
no. So we've been podcasting for a little time. It's just the consistency is happening now.
Yeah.
And the bringing on new people is happening now. So, if y'all inquire about anything, just know we're more than likely going to answer.
And
no
it's
matter what it is.
I don't know, and especially if they about to do the editing themselves, I'll charge like $50 for an episode.
Bro, $50.
It depends on the number of people. If it's like 2 of y'all, all right, $50 an episode.
Yeah.
4 requires 2 different cameras. I'll probably charge like $100 per episode.
This is off the love, out the gate.
Yeah.
This is not a locked in price. But more so, he's saying it's just to think like, if you truly have been sitting on some information that you feel like you need to spread and talk about, this is your opportunity. This is literally a perfect opportunity. That's all we getting at. But yeah, no, for real. I mean, aside from that, life is good. Relationships is good.
Mm-hmm.
Work is good. Everything right now in life, compared to how it was about 3-4 months ago,
Mm-hmm. Pretty sure.
it's pretty straight. It's pretty doggone straight. And we heading in the right direction with this, though.
Yeah, so I feel like that's a perfect segue to go into another segment that we want to incorporate into our podcast called Rapid Fire. So with Rapid Fire is just either you ask a question, fill in a blank, or multiple choice. I got the rapid fire question for this week. So I guess I'm gonna give you a multiple choice question, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to answer
This
this.
is our very first time ever doing this, so it might be a little iffy on my end. Because I be needing more test time. I ain't never been good at taking the ACT, SAT, all that. Whatever they take nowadays, the MEP, any of that.
All right, so I'm gonna give you 30 seconds, right? Multiple choice.
Yep.
Would you rather A, be able to go back in time to change certain situations, B, be able to go into the future and see the future, and you're able to come back to that your present, or C, would you rather be able to live in a different generation? I guess I don't know.
Like live for life in another generation or experience another generation?
For life.
Whew, I ain't gonna lie. This question is much harder than I thought. So I get to elaborate on this. So I get 30 seconds to think of my answer, and then I actually have to elaborate on this too.
I'm gonna put a clock, timer.
Nah. Nah. But shoot, I would have to say.
Time's up.
Okay. So as far as my answer, I don't want to go back in the past because I feel like the things that I've done in the past have created me and formed me to be the person I am today. And if I go back and change any of that, you know how they'd be like the butterfly effect and changing everything? I don't want to lose the experiences I had. Even with the situation that is really holding me back right now, if I didn't experience this, I'll probably make it when I got kids and with a whole family. There's no telling when that would have happened again.
Next year.
I'm done with you, bro. All right, so I wouldn't go back in the past. And I honestly don't want to go back in the future neither, because I don't want to see what's to come next. I want to work up to it. I want to be able to force myself to execute. I want to build that consistency and that discipline and make sure that I'm actually locking in with like on a faith base. Because if I see it, I know it's guaranteed. Like somebody could tell me stuff all they want, but until I see it, it's not going to happen. So having that blind faith, I'd rather have that too. So put me in another generation.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cut.
Put me in a whole nother generation, bro. I'm just trying to see what it was like without social media.
Bro.
Not necessarily the racism and all that stuff.
Like being, I say like 12 in the 90s, bro. Especially like 96 to 99.
Yep.
TV shows, elite.
Dog.
Music, elite.
Phenomenal.
There was no social media.
Yep.
People can cheat in peace.
You feel me?
Wait.
What? Wow.
I'm just saying. But
It was in peace though.
bro, the 90s was amazing.
It was it. It was that one.
I feel bad for the people that weren't born in the 90s. I feel bad.
I mean, even them 2000s, because every time I hear 2000s, I'm like, huh? Sorry, not sorry. I'm gonna say sorry, not sorry. That's all I can say.
I'm sorry for them 2000 babies.
Hey, it is what it is.
Like everything is just recycled. Yep. But the 90s was elite, in my opinion.
Yeah,
So-
no, it was. We was just reliving stuff just now. We just looked at the Powder Puff Girl intro. We looked at all the different type of Power Rangers. Power Rangers go. But
Man,
like,
Power
bro,
Rangers
all
was
that
elite,
stuff.
bro. I'm
No,
telling
for
you.
real. And it's just like,
Kenan and Kel,
bro,
Nickelodeon,
all
like
of that.
90s
Getting
Nickelodeon.
slime, like the Nickelodeon
Pause.
back then getting slime.
Pause.
No, I'm saying like
Pause.
the show.
Pause.
Okay, you think?
Pause.
See, this why you like big foreheads as is.
Pause.
I don't want to hear none of that.
Pause.
This is. But no. I'm saying all of that, bro. Like Disney XD.
That was 2000 though. Disney XD
that
was
part
2000s.
too, but that part too.
Yeah.
Cartoon Network, all of that. Nickelodeon, like how you were saying, original Kenan and Kel. Good. What was that? Good Burger.
Good Burger,
Yeah, Good Burger. All that.
bro.
All that too. All that. Yeah.
The Amanda Show.
Yep. No, all that junk was
Sister.
fire. It was fire for sure. And it's just like
Moesha.
nowadays, kids ain't got none of that.
Nah, bro. What
They
we
ain't
got?
got they ain't got nothing in comparison to that.
Now they watching Bad Girls Club, Love and Hip Hop,
Over here trying to dress up like they
the
mama.
Kardashians. Bro, I ain't
Society
gonna
has gotten
cap.
soft. And
Bro,
they're
I ain't gonna
losing
cap.
their
You
selves.
can't tell a person's age anymore.
You really can't.
Like there was a while where you can tell like if a person was underage.
If somebody had the bedazzled hair and the little beads in there, or you had a kid that literally looked like a kid, like, bro, you a little guy. You probably about 10, 11. Why you look like you 17, 18,
Bro, now
maybe
you
21?
you gotta check IDs now. Especially the older we get.
Yeah, no. I
Like,
mean,
you gotta check IDs.
Society is a scary place.
Yeah, no.
Society is a real life scary place, bro.
Bro, a scary place. A scary place is the gym.
You
That's,
saying
that's a scary place.
you saying the way older people be encountering these young women?
Yeah.
That is a wild. It's like the wild wild west in there. Yeah, I don't know what life is going to at this point, but all I know is I can control what I can control. That's about it.
And social media is only gonna get technically worse but better, more advanced. Like it's gonna be we're gonna be able to have like our glasses on and be able to see VR.
And that's the only perk to kids nowadays is like they're growing up in this industry of like AI and all this high tech savvy stuff.
But our
like,
generation is lazy. They don't want to work.
No, that's the problem. That's the problem is the laziness. But at the same time, like, what's stopping a 9-year-old from running an ad, or what's stopping a 15-year-old from owning their own business? Like, it's literally nothing because they got access to all these resources.
Yeah.
Before we had to go, not even we, but our parents had to look at encyclopedias and try to read books and find stuff. We
like,
got everything at the touch of our fingertips.
Like with our parents and older, if you didn't know the right people, you didn't know that information.
No, that's exactly what it was. And like that's another part of us lacking skilled trades nowadays. Like people that's actually electricians and people that know how to work on cars and mechanics. Now, bro, somebody told me they paid $400 to get their brakes changed. Brakes changed.
Sounds about right.
$400. It's simple. Watch a YouTube video, but somebody want to watch a YouTube video about the Bad Girls Club, but not a YouTube video that's 15 minutes of how to change your brakes.
My car is too complicated.
Man, all I know.
Bro, it's only going to get worse because all these cars are getting too advanced. It's going to be computers for every little component of a car.
If that one little
and
chip
you have
get
no
all the
choice,
scraps.
and you have no choice but to take it in.
I mean, yeah, that part.
Like I'm not touching my car. I'm not.
All I know.
Like older car, yeah. Okay, cool. But I'm not touching my car. My car is too many computers, bro.
All I know is that this junk is getting a little outrageous, but
that's why they shutting the whole EV stuff down, honestly.
What you mean?
That's why Ford, they're not producing as many EVs anymore. Tesla is getting recalls. GM is steady fast.
GM is GM. It's like no matter what, they always.
Yeah.
We will survive.
Stellantis
is Toyota.
Stellantis is behind the 8 ball.
Stellantis just not starting the EV roll.
Toyota, they are doing EV, but they're still pumping out hybrids.
Yep. That's
Kind
where
of
they
same
getting their
thing.
cheese at.
I mean, the EV cars aren't going to be as effective as people thought. We don't have the energy grid for it. And yeah, good luck.
Plus, it's like you're literally trying to get people to buy into something that they don't know. Like, nobody has enough information about EVs, or at least knows enough. And even these batteries, these lithium batteries that they're producing, they're still having issues with them. Like, come on, nah. Like, you think I'm about to, y'all mass produce, say, 60,000 vehicles in a year, and you think I'm about to buy one, and y'all still having recalls on, like, simple stuff? Nah, I'm good. I'm straight.
Yeah, no, there was a movie on Netflix. I forgot the name of it. But it was pretty much showing, like, the end of the world.
All the Teslas was crashing into
All the Teslas crashing.
Yeah. I think it was Edge of the World or something, or
Yeah.
something like that.
Something like that. But
It's on Netflix.
yeah, no, that's real life. And especially with Ford, I think Ford patented a technology that can recall their vehicles if you miss a payment.
Yeah, no, that's wild.
Mhm.
I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of lit though. I just envision like the software just kicking in, and then you got the people from the tow truck thing down south. What is that called? What's that show called? When they come in and tow, like you got the older
Repo Man.
Yeah, you got that black lady that come in and tow your whip real quick, but it's like an automated system with her voice on it.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, society is moving real fast, bro. It's crazy because it's no telling if people can keep up anymore. But it is what it is, bro. All we can do is control what we can control. Keep the ball rolling.
Just
But
focus
yeah.
on being the best version of you.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we can do.
That's literally it. But no, I mean, that's pretty much all I got for real. So we introduce you to our new segments, introduce you to rapid fire at the very end, and also viral clips. So, I mean, that's something that we're going to have a little bit more clean. We're still trying to get accustomed to it. But remember that we did have a discussion about podcasting. If you truly have something that's inside of you burning, saying, I got to get this off my chest, I got to let somebody know, hey, bro, just tap in. Just
And even
ask.
if you want to rant about like how niggas ain't shit, how women ain't shit,
That part too. If that's your stage and platform, do
Hey.
that. It is what it is.
and you don't want to pay for the equipment, all you want to do is
Have your weekly vent session.
legit.
No, literally, because this, honestly, like, how for us, going to the gym is a type of like meditate, not necessarily meditation, but
outlet.
Yeah, outlet, like a therapy. The same thing could be for somebody that needs to talk about that. You might need to just get that off your chest, and that might be your therapy. So come in and tap in with your new therapy. If that is what it is, try it out. Like I know so many people say 2024, this the year of me trying something new. Come try something new.
Yeah.
Why not?
Because if you look at studios, they charging $350 for
just the space.
1 hour.
Just the space and the equipment, nothing else. That's about it. And you got it. Yeah, nah.
$350 for 1 hour for one podcast. That's crazy.
That's wild.
Like with me, if I rock with you or if I rock with your vision, I'm gonna show you love. I'm gonna make sure like we don't break the bank, so that way you do have extra money to expand your brand. Like if you don't like my background, if you got pictures you want hung on the wall during your podcast, we can do that.
Make it your space.
Yeah, pretty much make it your space. Bring your own props. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Hey, and that's yet another episode of Manifestors Podcast.
Yep.
And we appreciate y'all for tapping in. Hopefully it's nothing but love being shown. And you go follow Manifestors page and also subscribe to Manifestors Podcast on YouTube. But, you know, this your boy Tay.
It's your boy Dev.
And that's it.
Give me out your OnlyFans. I mean, your close friends. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you an OnlyFans too?
I'm not paying for no. I'm not.
Hey, we about to. Nah, I'm messing with you. I'm playing, bro.
Bro, if I barely want to pay for chicks' meals. What makes you think I want to pay for OnlyFans?
Give me out your close friends too.
Give me out your close friends.
Depending on what it is. But all right, nah.
All right.
Peace.